Taiwan. I'm Brossard with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. A China Airlines maintenance worker has died at Taiwan's main international airport. The airline says the worker became trapped in a plane's landing gear while it was taxiing at Taoyuan Airport on Wednesday morning. He was rushed to hospital but could not be resuscitated. Investigators say pressure in the landing gear hadn't been released, causing a safety device to break, trapping the worker. Authorities have ordered the airline to stop work as the investigation continues. Two Chinese fishers who were on board a boat that capsized near the Kinmen Islands say Taiwan's Coast Guard is to blame for the incident. The capsize last week killed 2 of the 4 crew members on board the fishing boat. The survivors returned to China on Tuesday. In a video released by Chinese media on Wednesday, the 2 surviving crew members said the Taiwanese Coast Guard boat caused their boat to capsize by colliding with it. Taiwan's Coast Guard says the incident is still being investigated. Our reporter Rick Glauert has been reporting on this developing story from Kinmen. He spoke with local councillor Sun Baodong to find out how the island's roughly 100,000 residents are reacting to the latest rise in tensions.
Well, it's obviously an incredibly tense time here in Kinmen. We've heard a lot about what Taiwan thinks and what China thinks, but could you tell us about how the people here in Kinmen feel during this current situation?
那当然，民众多少会紧张。那其实我觉得，当然最担心的可能是我们金门这边的渔民了哈。毕竟渔民出海作业，只想要说求个温饱，希望能钓几条鱼，然后能够有一个正常的管道，能够卖到大陆地区去。那发生这种事情的话，不管是大陆方面，或是我们这边的话，多少会比较警戒哈。那也担心说可能会有意外或冲突。那我们当然是希望说。大家能够平下心来来看待这次的事件，不要再擦枪走火，引发其他不必要争执这样子。
So here in Kinmen, we're just a few kilometers from the Chinese coast. We can see the Chinese city of Xiamen here, and we can also see there's evidence here of like previous conflict between China and Taiwan. Can you tell us how Kinmen is different from other parts of Taiwan?
其实我们可以看到，其实厦门就距离我们那么近哈。那当然在语言讲话啦宗教信仰啦等等文化上面，当然会比较对等于相邻的地区，包括经济圈哈。那可是呢，现在金门的整个治权还是在中华民国。当然，我们这边的民众也还是希望向往这种所谓的民主自由的一个生活。可是经济圈的这个影响很难去脱离，因为真的距离真的太近了，这个样子。
So over the last couple of days, we've been speaking to residents here in Kinmen. We've spoken to fisher people, and a lot of the voices we hear are saying that people feel helpless, caught between the big governments in China and in Taiwan. As a person from Kinmen, what would you like to say to the central governments of China and Taiwan during this situation?
我希望两边政府都互相冷静一下从这次的事件根本去解决金门渔民出海捕鱼，还有一些非法这个捕鱼作业的一些问题，包括说一些渔获销售管道的一些问题。那也希望就是说，在这次事件之后，两岸能够有一套好的政策，彼此释出善意。我相信这样子对台湾跟对中国，包括说对金门的居民跟渔民，才是一个最好的一个方向。这样子才不会影响到我们这边自己本身的民生经济，又让大家过得比较紧张，这个样子。
That was reporter Rick Glauert talking to Councillor Sun Baodong about the current tensions around Kinmen. China is experiencing extreme temperatures, with cars piling up on icy roads in central China and deadly wildfires in the south. The cold spell across the northern and central parts of the country has led to a record low of minus 52 degrees Celsius in Xinjiang. At the same time, 2 firefighters have died fighting wildfires driven by extreme heat in Guizhou province. February saw record-breaking temperatures, with a collision of cold and warm air causing a difference of over 80 degrees Celsius between the north and south. Milan has ordered polluting vehicles off the road as the city chokes under thick smog. EU statistics show that Milan is among the most polluted cities in Europe. It lies in the densely populated Po Valley, home to almost a third of Italy's population. And residents say the recent pollution is worse than ever.
La qualità dell'aria a Milano in generale non è mai stato un granché, però ora come ora fa proprio schifo. Di solito.
A public kindergarten in Taiwan's Jianghua County is offering spots to firstborn kids for free. It's hoped that the initiative will help combat Taiwan's low birth rate. Sally Ensign has more.
Hungry to learn. For these kids, breakfast is always on the house. They're among a select few who get to go to kindergarten for free. Fuxing Township is the first in central Taiwan's Jianghua County to fully subsidize preschool tuition for firstborns.
很好啊，鼓励那个大家生小孩啦啊，好像说给年轻的父母没有后顾之忧。
As it stands, only second and third-born children are eligible for tuition-free public early years schooling in Taiwan, while most fee-paying spots go for around $30 a month. But faced with low birth rates and a looming population crisis, some local governments are trying to encourage would-be parents to have babies.
这几年因为结婚的比例一直在降低这些年轻人，尤其说他们的结婚年龄比较晚，还有就是说人口外流也是一部分我们希望说把这些年轻人留住照顾你的孩子，减轻你们的负担这个是我们的一个规划跟想法。
Starting this semester, the initiative will cost the local government at least $30,000 annually. But with just 13 kindergarten classes available for Fuxing's 230 preschool-age kids, inquiries from interested parents have been off the charts.
许愿度蛮高的，然后也在粉丝专页私讯我们也蛮多位家长的。像这学期我们就真的十几位小朋友进来这样子，对，也将近快20位。
It'll take several years to see if Fuxing's new policy has the intended effect of increasing the town's birth rate. But if it does, local governments around the country will be watching and learning. Scott Huang and Sally Ensign for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan says its Mpox outbreak has come to an end. That's after no reports of locally transmitted cases in the last 14 weeks. Taiwan is the first country in Asia to meet the WHO conditions for a disease to be considered eliminated. The country's first confirmed case of the virus, which can cause rashes, fever, and chills, was reported last February. It's never easy when a pet gets sick. Vet bills can be just as expensive as hospital bills. But a university has developed a new cancer treatment for pets that could make it cheaper to treat the furrier members of the family. Yvonne Yang has more.
There are over 3 million registered pets in Taiwan, but unlike for people, there's no universal health care for animals here. That means when our furry friends get sick, treatment often costs pet owners a good deal of money. That's particularly true for animals that develop tumors.
体表的肿瘤跟腹腔的肿瘤，或是一些深部的肿瘤，它的手术的过程的复杂性是不一样的。那一般我们肿瘤的手术，若以手术费的话，大概是2万到4万之间不等。
But a Taiwanese university has developed a new type of medicine that could simplify cancer treatment and make it cheaper. It's a pill called PCD17 and can be given to pets at home. Throughout the course of medication, AI analyzes how effective the pills are, greatly reducing costs associated with testing and treating tumors.
它可以口服，可以嘴巴吃，所以呢，一旦呢这个动物确诊它是癌症，续主呢就可以把药物带回去呢，依照医嘱然后呢可能过1个礼拜或过2个礼拜回诊。那这样子来讲呢，对这个续主的给药呢是非常方便的。
PCD17 still needs to undergo clinical trials, but good results here would mean that owners have one less thing to worry about when their precious pets get sick. Patrick Chen, Yvonne Yang, and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, check out these highlights from the 2024 GKA Kite World Tour in Cape Verde. I'm Philip Brossard. Take care and see you next time.